Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Juicy and Unfiltered with Jen
and B.
Hello. Today we will be speaking about
things that our colleagues have said and done to us.
Yeah. It's gonna be a long one today.
It's gonna be like our real life stories.
Oh gosh, just
A bit juicy, a bit unfiltered.
Oh, mine's always unfiltered. I'm always swearing on these things. I've noticed that. I'm a potty mouth out of us two anyway. I'm always effing and blinding. You want to start with yours because I feel like I'm going to go into a tangent with mine.
So I feel like one thing that a colleague has said to me, and this was like many years ago, I feel like it's inappropriate, and it was. It's like saying, "Oh, does your back not hurt?" Like trying to hint that, "Oh, you got big boobs, so your back must hurt." And it's like, why would you think it's okay? Why do you think it's okay to say anything about a woman's body, and especially when we work together?
Is your penis okay? Because it looks really, really, really small. You can't see nothing. Fucking micro dick. Oh, sorry, I'm really pissed off already. Like, why do people think they have the audacity to like, hey, let me just comment on your body?
Yeah, and then when you call them out on it, they're like, "Oh, I was just joking."
I was gonna say something really horrible, and I had to like stop breathing because I was like, that's a bit mean. That's how I know. No, I had to filter that part out. No, that's just wrong. Like, what's wrong with him? Did he like you?
What, as in like a person?
No, like, was he just like, did he have a crush on you, or he just like looking at tits?
I probably like looking at women in general. But I don't know, I feel like because when I was working there, I was the youngest there. And he was like older, like he was like middle-aged. So I was really, really uncomfortable. This was like my first job, like after I'd graduated. So it was, I was really young, and he was like, and I was the youngest there in that team. And then, it was really, it made me feel uncomfortable, but I feel like I wasn't able to like stand up for myself at that point, because it was like, like the first big job after you've graduated. And then when I said, I can't remember what I said something like, I don't understand what you're saying. And then he was like, "Oh yeah, because you've got big boobs." And I was like, "Oh, that's really made me feel gross." And he was like, "Oh, I'm just joking.
You're not getting any from your mum, are you? Like, that's nasty. That is nasty. And the fact is, this middle-aged man trying to go for a really young woman, he sounds like a freaking worm.
Yeah, and then I feel like I said something about, because he was married as well.
Oh my goodness.
I know, it just gets worse and worse.
Gosh, honestly.
I think I said something about his wife and saying, "Oh, well, just look at your wife's tits" or something. I can't remember, I said something.
Look at your wife's tits.
Yeah, I can't remember, I said something like that.
Oh,
because I feel like he said something about, like, no, he did like me, because he said, "Oh, I fancy you," and I said, "Go fancy your wife."
Your comebacks are bad. I don't ever do that, Gary.
I was really young.
Yeah, but the thing is, even when I was really young, I can't say nothing, because mine are just as bad, if I'm honest. Like, at least you actually managed to stand up for yourself in some sort of way, even though the comeback was pretty bad. But like,
clearly
like
we know the difference between me and you. Like, my comeback, and it's just, I'm just lame.
No, but that's the thing. Like, you think like the way I speak now, with how disgusting the choice of words I use. I used to be really good with like back chatting. That I'm the complete opposite. I really am, like I was anyway. So like when I used to work in a very well-known company in London, I'm gonna say the name.
Yeah, that's not.
So my manager, I was very, very young as well. What did I do? Yeah, I was very, very young. I think I was about, I don't know, between the ages of 18 to 20. 18, 19, 20. That's not a big age gap. But like 18 to 20, I think it was. Or was it 21? I can't remember. And you know, we had to wear these uniforms. Like, you can wear your own black dress uniform, but it just can't be too loose. Does that make sense? So I kind of understood how they were getting people.
So they had to be fitted.
Yeah.
Right.
So I can understand how they were like getting people, especially men, to this restaurant. Anyway, so this manager, he would look me up and down, make me feel extremely uncomfortable. Me being young as well, like I wasn't a very like mouthy person at the time. And
oh, how you've changed.
Oh yeah, because men pissed me off. That's why you pissed me off to the point that now I have to be like this. You know, I used to be very nice, and then that shit happened, innit? But then, like, and then, like, as he was pointing out like that, right, his hand would coincidentally, I can't do it, innit, would touch me on the chest. But when I used to go to the back to where the cloaks, I don't know what sound that was. The cloakroom, yeah, it was behind me because I was like a receptionist at the time. I take the customer's coat and I put it behind the doors and everything. But when I was behind the doors, I caught him staring at me because I had to bend down to grab something from the floor.
Ooh.
And that was one of the experiences that is stuck to me because it's like, okay, well, why am I being like looked at like this? Why
being sexualized?
Yeah,
that's what you're being.
And then I've been sexualized also in very high-end luxury retail as well. There's a lot of shit that happened in those places, but it just makes me think like, oh my god, like the world is disgusting. Like these men make other men look disgusting as well. There's a lot of touching, there's a lot of looking, there's a lot of trapping, there's a lot of stalking. Yeah, so all that happened. But the main one is, for me anyway, is why is an old man, right, as a colleague, thinking that he can date someone that's a hell of a lot younger than him, and he looks like someone that has no neck, a wrinkly head. I'm sorry to say this, and I'm sorry if people think I'm offensive. Alright? One eye goes left, one eye goes right.
Oh wow.
And when you look at someone's tits, and when he looks at someone's tits and he tries to look away fast, the other eye's already still there.
Oh my god.
It's like, mate, I caught you already. Fucking pervert. So basically, like, I'm actually hot from laughing, fucking hell. But yeah, so because this is during COVID time, isn't it? And for me, it's like, you know, you go out with colleagues, right? Like, the colleague goes, go for coffee. You're like, cool, let's go for coffee. You don't think much of it. And everyone's working from home. So, you know, he's just a colleague to me. He's like, do you want to go for coffee or do you want to go for a walk? And that's what I used to do with my colleagues, you know? So I'm like, cool, okay, let's go. Yeah, so long story cut short, right? End up going to some cafe thing, I don't know where it is. And he's like, I'll take your dog with you, because I was like, I had my dog at the time, I didn't want to leave her by herself. I was like, cool, no problem. He ended up driving, and I was like, cool. First of all, why did you buy a chocolate egg for a young family member of mine?
What, just randomly?
Yeah,
for a chocolate egg?
Yeah.
Was it Easter?
Yeah, it was Easter. But the thing is, you don't know my family that well, so why are you buying it for a kid?
To impress you?
He looks like he's about to hit the grave. Alright?
I mean, that's what I can think of. He was trying to impress you.
And he doesn't wash his clothes. He washes his clothes every like 3 weeks or every month. And he feels like it's... So stop, shut up, man. Even Darth Vader's that gives you more peace.
And he smells as
Yeah.
well. Oh, God.
And he's bald. And he's like, I'm not saying that the bald people are ugly, but he just...
No, there's bald men that are good looking.
Yeah.
So.
But like, this one just has a problem, innit? Like, and then like, when we got to the cafe, he held my dog, and I was like, oh, whatever, innit?
What you gonna say something?
Oh, what was you gonna say?
Held my door open for me so that I can get out.
I will punch him, or I will.
Because he was like, we're on a date right now.
I will slam
I need to hold the door open. I'm gonna let her out.
Oh my god, he acts like a dog. He's so big, but he held my dog, and I thought, oh, whatever, innit? Like, Apple was small, like my dog's Apple was small, innit? So everyone likes to hold her. And then the waitress was like making conversation. Oh, what breed is she? The way he was speaking, the way he was acting, the way he was stroking my dog.
Oh my god, was he acting like you guys were a couple?
Yeah, that's what's happening.
And that the dog was your guys?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm like, this dirty motherfucking piece of shit. That's a pervert. One eye left, one eye right. Why, how are you acting like that? Do you know how uncomfortable I feel? And why are you eating and you have food around your fucking mouth?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, like, I just realised how angry I got. Like, you got food around your mouth.
That's gross. Like, people please, like, just wipe your mouth.
Yeah. Oh god, I'm not very feminine today. But and then
No, I'm sorry, that really puts me off when like
saliva.
no, the saliva and food on your mouth, like
I just wipe it.
yeah, like it's not that hard to grab a napkin.
Yeah.
And you don't have to do it like that. You know what I mean?
But it was exactly that. He was pretending that he was in a relationship with me. And then I was obviously like, I felt uncomfortable.
Can I tell you something? I feel like you went on a date.
Shit, why does this always happen to me?
You said, you agreed to coffee, but it was an actual date.
I feel like this happens to me all the time.
Stop agreeing to dates.
I don't think I have guys anymore. I can't be asked anymore. That just gets me off.
We just do friends dates now.
Yeah, so it's like I think that's true, I think that's what happened. I went on a date without realising it was a date. So that wasn't the first time in my life anyway. But but it was
now I get when you say, oh, I was like in a relationship but I didn't know I was in a relationship.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying now.
Why do people do this to me? Why? Oh my god, Bobby. But it was like, I don't understand. And then when we finished, he obviously drove me back. But
Did he pay?
No, I think I paid as well.
Wait,
hold on.
you went on a date and you paid for yourself and him?
No, he can pay for himself, man.
Tell the truth, who paid?
I can't remember.
It was you, wasn't it?
Could you imagine if it was me? I paid for an old man. I will rip his house.
No, but I feel like
he lives.
no, because you know why? Because I feel like you would have felt like, oh, I'm going out with my friend, so let me pay. But you know, like how we do.
But you know when I say specific people.
Okay,
this is like a private thing and it's specific people fight over certain things. Yeah, I don't think that was the case. But he drove me back, but it wasn't to my house.
He tried to kidnap you?
He drove past towards his house and he goes, do you know what knows about?
Do you want to what?
Knows about.
What does that mean?
All I can say is this. My alarm bells inside all went off at the same time. That's all I can say.
You was about to get kidnapped, murdered,
locked in the
something,
cupboard.
yeah.
I don't know, innit? And I was like, nah.
Knows about?
Yeah, I was like, nah.
What did he live in some nice house?
No, he lives in a normal place that his mum gave to him.
Is this code for something? Do you want to knows about?
It's the way he said it, it's the way it felt.
Yeah, like the bell goes off.
Everything was going off in my head and my gut feelings, everything was just off. And I was off. And then I was like, nah, maybe next time. So I'm trying to be nice now this time.
Yeah, because you need to keep yourself safe.
Exactly.
In that situation, you can't start giving attitude or whatever, because he could have just literally kidnapped you or done anything.
I would have grabbed the wheel.
Yeah.
But not that I could anyway because it was so big. Anyway, so...
Story is just shocking.
It was finally got back to my place, alright? And then he grabbed my dog. No, I grabbed my dog. And I was polite about it. I was like, thanks. And I went back to my house, into my place. From then I ignored him. And because I ignored this guy that was a colleague, right? He started talking shit about me.
Oh, like behind your back?
Yeah, to my other colleagues. Obviously, these other colleagues are old as well, yeah. I still work in the same company, so if you guys watch it, fuck you. But like, and
I was saying shit about you behind your back.
Yeah, but he wouldn't say it to my face.
Well, what kind of stuff was he saying?
I don't know what it was, but everyone's like hating me.
Oh,
And
maybe he said
she didn't open her legs.
no, because he would have made himself look like a victim, or maybe that he said he took you out and then you didn't appreciate it or whatever.
No, listen. I'd appreciate it if you took me out, right, and you was a normal person, and didn't treat it as a date, and didn't say to me, do you want to know about in my house, and then you actually wash your clothes every, like, I don't know, I wash clothes every 2 days, to be honest, because I've got just piles of clothing all the time, innit? But you don't wash your clothes once a month, okay, and you stink, and then you're a pervert, and you only talk to young women, and you use a certain member's death, and it sounds really horrible, and I really hate people that do this. You use a certain member's death, family member death, to make people feel sorry for you, so they become your friends. They feel sorry for you, become your friends.
Oh, so he's victimizing himself.
Yeah, so that's what happened to me. Yeah, so that's what happened to me. So I was like, oh my god, like, you know, you okay, sort of thing. And then, you know, like, that was in the beginning. And I thought, well, you know, the way I am is, I'm here to listen. You know, just talk to me about shit.
Yeah, because if someone says, oh, so-and-so's like passed away, you naturally be like, if you need to speak about it, I'm here. Like, you know, you sympathise with someone and you feel bad for them, so you will say, you know, if you want to go for a coffee, like if you want to get out for fresh air, like, yeah, you do naturally do that.
But little did I know, this motherfucker, alright? This motherfucker, yeah, well, on a fucking date with me and I didn't even know it was a date. Anyway, so these people now that dislike me, and I don't really care, to be honest, they're all old anyway. But like, I don't have anything against old people, it's just these specific old people that make other old people look bad, does it make sense? Their colleagues anyway, is petty. Listen, all I can say is, you're wrong, you're a pervert, you're a pervert, you're disgusting, you use a family member's death as a way to victimize yourself and gather friends, whatever you want it is. You were in the wrong. I don't like this shit, you know? And then try and be racist.
Wait. So then you started being racist?
So, I wasn't there, I was told of this, right? From a close friend. And they were saying about Oriental takeaways. I'm calling them Oriental, I don't know. Some people say the word Oriental is racist, but to me it's not.
Yeah, I've heard some people say that that's not the appropriate word.
Oh, you know what?
Do you find that offensive?
No, to me it's just like, do you have any takeaways here called Oriental? But like, anyway. But this was like, so he was like, he said some sort of name, and then went, oh, they all sound the same anyway. And then he thought he was being cool. He thought he was being funny to a girl that was younger than me, because he wanted to be part of the group. But the girl's like, that ain't funny.
It's not funny.
I'm sorry, but if you want to be racist, say it to my face, because I will tell you now, you're fat, you're ugly, your eyes can't even look forward at me, yeah? And when you look at someone's tits or fanny or ass, whatever, your one eye, you can move that one, but that one's still going, yeah? And you know where it's going. You stink, you sweat, you don't wash your clothes, you're bald, you got wrinkles on your head, and you got no neck. You breathe so loud, I can hear you from the other side of the world.
You feel okay? And breathe.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, like, don't take shit from these people, because since then, like, he thought he could be intimidating towards me. No, mate, I was just ignoring you. To me, it's like, I don't see you. And you want to keep coming over to my area and then speak to my boss to give her freaking bad shit about me.
But the thing is, like, this is what I don't get. He liked you enough to go on a date with you. I'm just gonna piss Jen off now. And then after, because you rejected his advances, he then became horrible and started spreading rumours and then being racist. Wow. Some people can't handle rejection very well.
It's not my fault he's ugly.
very well. I mean, people do that. Like, why?
But it's just the fact of you're gross. Like,
yeah. And do you know what? If you're an older member of staff and a senior member of staff, please treat the young people coming into the workplace with respect.
please.
Do not do like sexual jokes. Don't do racist jokes. It's not funny, and don't make them feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? We should be supporting the next generation going into work. We should be nurturing them. We should be taking them under our wing, not making people thinking, oh, they're young, they won't know, they can't stand up for themselves, and making them like targeting them. Stop it. Like,
Yeah.
I hate that.
Because do you know what happens when you do that to the next lot of people? When I say a lot of people that come in that get hired, those next lot of people that were genuinely nice from the beginning turn into me,
Yeah.
which is I'm now known as the arsehole because I stand up for myself, because I don't have no filter, to be honest with you. I'm a hard worker, and I have to say to you, and a lot of people agree, I am a hard worker. Like, when I work, I bloody work. I even work over my hours just to get my work done.
Yeah.
I've even been told, stop working. But it's a fact of when an older person, just because you've been in a company for longer than me, don't disrespect me because I have a mouth for me. I will put you down professionally. I will put you in your place. Whether it's by email, by telephone, or face to face. And also another thing. Why do people ask for, instead of giving you dick pics, why do people ask you for tit pics?
Colleagues asked you for this? Wow.
Well, not two, several.
How did this conversation even come about? Like, did they just come out and say it, like, to your face? Can I have a tit pic?
Do you know what it is? It's because, like,
This is like, how? Why?
I'm looking to lean on. I'm just
Like, why would you even think that that's okay to say to someone?
This is what puts me off of being friendly with people. A lot of people think, oh yeah, she's friendly, because I'm actually quite open, to be honest with you. I'm a very open person, as in, like, you know, I'm very friendly. I will get along with anyone and everyone. In that sense, is even if I don't get along with you, if I'm in a workplace, I'll try my best to get along with you because
You'll be civil.
Yeah. And then people kind of take that as a, oh,
She's flirty.
yeah, she's flirty.
Being friendly, is always,
flirty.
yeah, being friendly, I think, as females, is always taken as, oh, you're being flirty. I remember somebody said that to me once. I was like, so I'd always like message or like our work chat, like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
Hey, so and so. And then someone went, oh, she's so flirty. And I was like, by saying hey, is that flirting? It's not. I'm saying hey, what am I supposed to say?
Bye. Bye, how are you? Like, honestly, no, it's not flirting.
It's
just
being
nice,
friendly.
man.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, now I go in with a resting bitch face. Oh, she's always angry. Listen, when I was nice, I was flirty. When now I just relax my face. See, I got resting bitch face. I'm always angry. Like, I can't win. Women can't win, and that goes with some men as well. Do you know, I feel sorry for because the thing is, like, there's a lot of. It's well known for women to be sexually harassed or thirdly.
It's really common.
Yeah, but the one thing people don't touch upon is actually men can get sexually harassed.
They do. They do. In the workplace and anywhere really, but they do.
And because they're men, it doesn't get taken as seriously by HR or anyone else.
Yeah.
So then, obviously, some men that actually are harassed, they're like, we've just got to sit through this.
Yeah, because I feel like other men would be like, oh, I'd love that if that happened to me.
That's because they're gross.
But like, yeah, it's demeaning to them. Like, yeah, and if you're in a workplace, you shouldn't be like sexualized.
Yeah, no gender should be, because it's like.
And I feel like you're right. It's worse for men because they have to just sit and take it.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I'm gonna imagine I'm a man, and I have this.
Can you imagine that?
No, I can't. My balls are bigger than a man anyway. Some of them anyway. But like, but like, don't know what kind of laugh that was. But like, I'm imagining I'm a man, okay, just working, doing my thing, you know, I'm at work, get my work done, then I have a woman stroke me on my chest, or I have a woman put her hand on my lap. Basically what a man, I can't put in quotations, what a perverted man would do to a woman, or the opposite way around, right? How horrible is it to feel that uncomfortable in your own workplace where you're there, you basically live there?
We do.
Yeah. And
You
not
spend more
say-
than 8 hours in a workplace.
and not be able to say anything to anyone. Because if you
That's horrible.
do that, some places, if you do that, that man would be classed as, oh, you're pussy.
Yeah.
Like, no, just don't fucking touch me.
Yeah.
You know, I feel sorry for them.
I've had someone say to me, like, this is like not sexually, but like racist.
Oh.
Like, and then they think that it's not racist, and it's like asking me, what food do I eat? Like, I get being curious about what someone would eat. It's how you would question it, and also how well do we know each other? And I mean, I could say to you, like, oh, what did you have for dinner last night? And then you would tell me. Like, it's not seen as like anything racist or anything like I'm doing anything inappropriate. So I'm just saying, oh, what did you have for dinner last night? That's a way to say it, right? To say, what food do you eat? And I don't know you that well. And then you're getting offended by me saying I eat food. No, but what kind of food? Just food.
What the fuck do you think? Well, what do you think I fucking eat? Air with sparkles? Oh, fucking hell, what's wrong? I'm swearing so much in this one, like, I swear anyway in most of them, but I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, because they wanted me to say something.
What did I expect from you?
They wanted me to say, oh, I eat curry, and then they'll be like, oh, okay, blah blah blah. But I'm not gonna stoop to your level. Yes, I do. I do eat curry. I love to eat curry.
We're different cultures, like different ethnicities.
We like to eat our own food.
Yeah.
But don't ask me like that. Like, it's inappropriate, and especially in a workplace. And then not even like have a conversation with me. Not go, hey, how are you? Hey, B, how are you? Just be like, what food do you eat? First of all, bitch, I don't know you.
Where was you born? When did you come out? Are you okay?
And second of all, like, if I'm saying to you, oh, food, and then you're gonna be like, and then you're gonna act offended.
Wow. Like,
And then you're gonna say I'm being rude because I'm not telling you what I eat.
wow.
Yeah, I got called rude because I wouldn't tell her what I eat.
I would have been like, you're rude for asking me what I ate. It works both ways, bitches. I understand where you come from, because actually someone asked me, is it true that you eat cats and dogs?
I'm so fed up of hearing this.
Do you know what I said? Yeah, that's how fed up I was. This is how fed up I was. I went, yes, and what I do with their whiskers, I actually use them as toothpicks. I had such a deadpan face as well. I said it so seriously, and they're just. What do you want me to say?
Why do some people think it's okay to say that?
You hear me saying, "Oh, did you eat a raw potato? Did you go? Did you go dig some mushrooms up and eat it? Did you go to the tree?" You know. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't ask me that shit. What you eat is what I eat. I had to, like, our ethnicities are different, our cultures are different. But just because, like, okay, let's make this clear. I need to make this clear in it because I'm pissed.
It's getting serious
Yeah,
now.
because, like, different people in different countries, some parts of different countries are just, I don't mind saying the word poor, less fortunate. Or they have different survival instincts. So whatever we eat, for example, let's say, okay, let's just say this. I eat chicken, right? Oh, kind of. I eat chicken, and what other animals do I have here? Like, what animals? Lamb or whatever, including I don't really eat meat. And then, like, so let's say I eat that. But in another country, chickens and lamb is known as their pet.
Yeah.
Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah, so you wouldn't eat that.
Yeah, so don't stereotype one specific group just because of that. You know, just because if, for example, someone can eat fish and chips, yeah, and I'll be like, oh my god, that's animal abuse. Like, that's a fish. That's what I have as a pet in my aquarium. Yeah, this stupid way of thinking that everyone eats this and eats that. Listen, different people from different areas of the world is so big, they have different foods. This is how they survive, you know? This is how we survive.
It is, it's true. It's like, we, like in England, we eat different foods than they would in like America. Like, you know, English people love baked beans. Americans can't get their head around it. Do you know what I mean? Beans on toast, come on. That's a meal. And American people can't get their head round.
Why spaghetti on toast? I missed that back in the days.
Yeah.
I used to love spaghetti on toast. It's just, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I think I agree. Americans are like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. Baked beans on toast. They're like, what is that?
It's so it's like a ketchup with beans. It's saucing.
It's the best meal.
It's just so simple and easy, isn't it? But it's just like, don't be racist and ask these sort of things. Like your one as well, like what food you eat, and just go do one, man.
I get like asking, like, especially like where you live, and then someone else asking like, oh, do you guys eat like XYZ?
Mm.
And then because, you know, especially with like social media, they might see like, you know, English people eating like, what is it? A thing that was trending, like tuna mayo on jacket potato.
Was that trending?
Yeah, and it was like, I think people were putting beans on top of it, and then people are asking like, is this an English thing? Like,
eat how you want, man.
Eat what you want. But like, I feel like, do they mix the two?
I don't know.
I feel like people eat like either tuna mayo on a jacket potato, or they eat like cheese and beans. That's a thing.
Maybe they do mix it. I mean, it's personal preference, really, isn't it?
It is. I feel like she's saying it because she would mix it.
Oh, no, I couldn't mix it because I know what my belly can handle, and my belly doesn't like mixing certain things, isn't it?
I wouldn't mix it. It's not a thing.
I would mix baked beans and cheese. I think that's the thing.
Yeah, that's
cheese.
cheese. Yeah, cheese and beans is a thing.
Yeah, but tuna mayo, I can't mix that. I feel like
tuna mayo is a good thing.
No, it's like tuna mayo on a jacket potato. This is me personally. I don't really like tuna mayo on a jacket potato unless I'm working out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I prefer my tuna mayo on toast or as a sandwich. That's just me though.
I think it goes good with a jacket potato as well.
See, I'm not a jacket potato person anyway. Like, I have to be really craving jacket potatoes. But when it comes to chips and it comes to mash and stuff like that, perfect, I'll eat it. This colleague thing is turned to jacket potatoes. Just talking about food. But like,
it's because they're asking like, what do you eat? Like, don't ask like stupid questions or like, where are you from?
I just had to. This question.
There's a way. Yeah, if there's a way to ask someone what ethnicity you are, just ask what ethnicity are you.
It gives me PTSD.
Not where you from. Yeah, not where you from.
What are you?
Yeah, what are you as well? What are you? The amount of times I've got that. What are you? Human.
What do you want me to be?
An alien.
What would you like me to be, darling?
Where are you from? From
like,
another country.
I get like maybe like I always gave a benefit of doubt like, oh, maybe the English ain't great.
What?
Yeah, that was my benefit of doubt. That was me trying to be nice here in my head to them. Maybe your English ain't great, but you're born here, so you know your English is actually perfect. When people ask me like, where are you from? Maybe I'm expecting, maybe we're expecting, oh, what country are you from? Like proper sentences, or what ethnicity are you?
Even if you're saying, what country are you from? We're from the country that we were born in. Like, so we are from here. But like, it's the way you say it. Like, yeah, saying what ethnicity are you? I wouldn't get so offended as in like, where are you from? And then because you say, oh, I'm from here, they're like, no, where are you actually from?
Yeah.
Then it goes even more, and you're like, But me, I don't want to give the answer that they're looking for.
I can't give them the answer that they're looking for because mine's too complicated.
And then it's like, no, but where are your parents from? They're from here as well. But where are their parents from? Where are your ancestors from?
Why do you want to know?
Yeah, why do you want to know?
Why do you want to know where we're from? We're going to say, listen, I'm Indian or I'm Chinese or I forgot what I was just then. But like, or I'm English or whatever it is. If we just say what we are as in that way, our ethnicity, end the conversation. But like, you know, sometimes if I feel like engaging on purpose just because I'm bored, then I will. Or like, I'll play the fool.
Like what you said, what do you mean?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Like, I know, I'm English. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I'm not Chinese, I'm English. But you see, you know, like, to be honest, am I Chinese though? I'm asking you a question. Am I Chinese though?
What are you asking me? How would I know?
Exactly. How would you guys know just because I have black hair and my facial features are different? As soon as I take these off you, you're gonna know.
When I take them off,
bitches.
you're done for.
But I hate those words. So it's like sexual harassment, being spoken to like you're a piece of shit, asking like inappropriate questions of like where are you from? I think like people are gonna see this and be like, how is that offensive? No, it's the way they ask it, and you know what kind of
what they mean by it. Because they're trying to say, because how it sounds to me is like, oh, basically you don't belong here. I'm trying to figure out where you come from.
Do you know what? I had a performance manager at the time, and I was new to the company as well. They're like, oh, this is so and so. They're also okay. I want to. They're Chinese too.
Oh yeah, trying to say like, so you guys should just, you know each other.
It's not like I dislike any race, but I don't like it when
you can't assume that we're gonna.
Yeah.
We do tend to like, you know, have similarities with the same ethnicity that we're in. Okay, you don't. But you can't just have someone else going, oh yeah, you guys are the same ethnicities, go be friend.
Yeah.
Friends.
Go be friend.
No, like, can't speak English now.
I can't. The reason why I can't is I'm very, very different. So without sounding offensive, and I do apologise if I do sound offensive to people, I don't really get along with I don't really get along with most Chinese people that I've met. I'm gonna say that way because it just sounds better as well. I'm not saying I don't like Chinese people or Oriental people or Asian people, whatever, but I am that rare person that is mouthy, that will stand up for myself, that if you're racist to me, I will speak up. If you're rude to me, I will speak up. I'm not going to sit there and take shit from you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just because you say, oh, this person's Chinese, hi, this person is da-da-da-da, they're Chinese too. Your point is, you know, thank you very much for pointing that out. And it's just like, what pissed me off about this person, right, is the fact of this other person was saying something about a country where part of my family was from as well. And this guy, he was just going on and on and on about it. That guy that was Chinese as well didn't say anything, just sat there quietly. Bitch, I stood up. I stood up, and I can't remember what I said because it was a few years back, innit? And then like the sharp. I tell you, I am not afraid, and that's a problem with racism. It's like if you take racism and you accept it, people are always gonna carry on being racist to you. That's the one thing I've learned. So yeah, colleagues have been assholes to me, and I don't become an asshole for no reason.